welcome back to 510 Prospecting. We are out here on Brice Creek again. Different location today. We are on a private claim, a little further downstream. We're just poking around. First time we've been out here, so just kind of see what the gold's like and just do a little bit of prospecting. Today, as you can see,
the water level is up. It's that time of year where all the creeks and rivers are up pretty high, so we can't get down there. Not a lot of workable ground, so we're kind of hanging out by the edge here on this little bit of a gravel bar on the inside bend. A lot of heavy rocks. Paddles are done for test pans, and found some decent flakes so far. All pretty small, but that is what it is. And I'll show you kind of where we've been working so far. We got this hole here, took some samples out of there, probably averaging 5 to 10 colors of decent sized flakes. And we're still getting set up. We're going to run the small sluice today and just kind of sample around this gravel bar. Alright, so we took a couple pans from up and down this inside bend, starting where a little bit we're ahead of where he's at. Check there, there's maybe 1 or 2 flakes, nothing too good. Took another pan from right here, same thing, wasn't that great, but we were working right here between these 2 rocks you can see here. That seems to be where the best gold we found so far, so we may poke up and down this bar a little bit more. Like I said, this is the first time we've been here, so I'm not really too familiar with it, but we're just poking around and seeing what we find. Alright, so we kept working this hole here, dug down a little bit further. The gold's pretty consistent from top to where we're at now. We're seeing probably about 5 to 10 colors per pan, bigger than fly poops. So we're pretty happy with that. We're just going to keep working this down and see if we can get down to some clay or something down a little bit. This hasn't been worked in a little while. The rocks are pretty tightly packed in here, but I'm sure all of this entire bar has probably been worked a couple times. So we'll just keep going and see what we find. We'll probably clean this out after every bucket. There's just so much black sand, and those little packets get packed up pretty quick after one run. They do eventually exchange out, but it's quicker if we just clean it out. And as you can tell, there's plenty of water here. We could have ran our bigger A52 sluice and been just fine, but we got this little backpack sluice and we wanted to try it out today. It's the first time testing it out. So it's kind of fun to see what it catches, and just a little different experience. Alright, we're back to digging in. We got a bit of a rock here. That's a big guy. So let's see if we can get that out. Alright, bringing you in for an update here. So I did get that rock out. It is right here. And that's a size 11 US. So scale. So keep digging down. We just ran 2 buckets out of this hole, and the golden second bucket's pretty good. Got a third one right there. I'm gonna run that one through the little sluice. And the second bucket looked actually pretty good, so happy with that. We did take some test pans out of here as we dug down, and we weren't finding quite as much, so that's a little discouraging, but we'll see what we find in this third bucket and make a decision from there. So, bring it back when I have an update. Alright, we are wrapping it up here at Brice Creek. We still got one bucket to run, but we're done with the hole. We've got 4 buckets out of it, and it is pretty deep, probably dug down about 1.5 feet, 2 feet maybe, and then we got back there and undercut this big old boulder a little bit, and the gold stayed pretty consistent. Not the best gold, but you know, this is the first time we're here, so we'll see what it turns out, you know, when we do the cleanup. But there were some decent sized flakes, club gold of course, but I think if we poke around a bit more, we could probably do a little better. However, as we did on, as I said earlier, on this gravel bar coming up and down here, you know, this was the best spot that we've found so far. So, of course, we need some more time here, and we'll definitely be coming back. The water's pretty high, and you know, as the water drops in a couple months, we'll get back out here and check out some of these areas where it's just raging at the moment. So, anyway, a couple more, actually, one more cleanup, and then we'll bring it home and see what we got.
Well, we finished the last bucket. We ran 4 for the day.
And Enzo is over there. He's working on that last cleanup, just seeing what we got. So overall, gold was pretty consistent, like I said just before. That's good. We came over here. We did reclaim the hole. Got some big rocks in there. We just wanted enough that we may come back in and actually work some more, so we didn't want to fill it up too much. So that's that. And that's it. We are headed out. Got about an hour or so drive home, and then cleaning up some gold. Back in a bit.
1 hour later.
Alright, and here's the gold all dried up. Alright, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and follow our Instagram at 510 Prospecting. See you next time.